Hi everyone, welcome back to Rachel Pichler Yoga. It is the second last day of our month of yoga. Bittersweet. Maybe we should do this again sometime. But it's not the last day, it's the second last day. So we're going to do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of stretching. It's going to be lovely. So find a nice comfy seat. If you've got a cushion, a block, or anything you want to sit on, lift those hips up. We're going to be sitting for a little bit, so I encourage you to take some of that pressure out of the low back, out of the spine, and so just allow yourself to be nice and comfy. Find some space, and let's get started. All right, so hopefully you are nice and comfy. I'm sitting up on my bolster, my cushion. I just find that when I lift my hips up, it just makes my low back a lot comfier, and I can sit nice and tall for a lot longer. Just a personal preference, maybe it works for you as well. We are just gonna sit, we are gonna breathe, nothing fancy at all. So this can be really hard to do. So no judgment. We'll see how it goes. Take every breath one at a time. But I just want you to take your hands and place them either in your lap or on your knees. Your palms could face up, they could face down, doesn't matter. Close your eyes when you're ready and just take a nice inhale. Sit up a little taller. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more nice big breath in and out. So don't worry about sitting super still just yet. You can move. You can twist. Maybe you're swaying side to side. But just closing your eyes, keeping those eyes closed. Nothing to see out here. We will eventually be trying to find our center, where we can be nice and grounded through the sit bones. And we can sit nice and tall, and the shoulders are stacking over top of the hips, and the head is over top of the shoulders. And the hands are just resting, allowing the shoulders to stay soft. And before I leave you with your breath, we're going to breathe together just a little bit more. So I want you to take a nice big inhale through your nose if you can. And then hold your breath at the top. Hold your breath. And then slowly exhale, maybe through the nose, maybe through the mouth. Pause at the bottom of your exhale. Hold the breath. And then take a nice big inhale. Pause at the top. Hold it. Exhale, release. Holding out at the bottom of your exhale. Taking another nice big breath in. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause, full of air. Exhale. Pause, completely empty of air. Let's do one more. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Hold it. Hold your breath. And exhale. Let it all go. And I want you to just keep breathing. However feels good. You can stick with the pranayama and hold your breath at the top, hold your breath at the bottom of the breath. Or you can just allow your body to take control. If you're still kind of swaying side to side or moving around, I just want you to find your center. Being nice and still if you can. If your nose gets itchy, just resist. It will go away. As you start to keep the body still, just notice if anything is going on in the mind. And no judgment if you're thinking about what you have to do after this. Or if you're really uncomfortable. But just set those thoughts to the side for a second. And just bring it back. Find your breath. I'm going to leave you for just a few moments in silence and stillness. Staying exactly where you are. Maybe you've got a nice calm mind, a nice still body. Maybe not. We're just going to let our chin fall down towards our collarbone. Everything else is going to stay as it is. And with an inhale, slowly lift the chin. Back up to neutral. And let your head fall over towards the right shoulder. Nice and slow. And it doesn't have to go very far. Try to keep the thoughts off to the side. Nice still body. And slowly lifting the head back up. And let it tip over to the other side. Slowly bringing the head all the way back up. Find that neutral place where the head is in the center of the shoulders. Just allowing yourself to be still one more time. Awesome work, you guys. Gently, gently flutter the eyes open. Blink it out. Get used to the light. Beautiful. So, move. If you need to move, if your legs have fallen asleep, stretch your legs out. That was great. I find that when I let my body take over the breath and just put no effort into it, I barely breathe. Like my breath is just like almost not even there. It's kind of nice. Anyway, that's just my experience right now. We are going to come onto our hands and our knees. So good. Okay, if you're sitting on a block or something, a cushion, come off, move it to the side. We will have one more opportunity today to do a little stillness, a little meditation. But that will be in a few minutes from now. So find your hands and your knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Rock your hips side to side a little bit. Just kind of bringing some movement back into the body. And we're going to warm up our spine with a little cat and cow. So as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, your chin. I encourage you to close your eyes if you're comfortable. As you exhale, round, squeeze that belly in, push into the hands. Inhale, drop the belly again, lift the chin, and exhale, rounding the spine. So that one more time. Inhale and exhale. And we'll come back to a nice flat back. Reset, spread those fingers wide if you lost it. We're going to tuck the toes under and lift up into downward facing dog. We're not going to be here very long. So if you want to take your dog for a little walk, bend one knee, straighten the other side. Pushing into your palms, feeling that work in the shoulders, a nice stretch in the shoulders. And let your head be heavy. Awesome, you guys. Gently bringing your knees back down. You can let them come out nice and wide. We're going to sit back towards the heels, and we're just going to lower the forehead and the chest into child's pose. Push the palms into the mat. Spread those fingers wide. You can stay here, or you can start to walk your hands over to the right side, probably off of your mat, creating some length through the side of the body, keeping the forehead and the chest nice and low though. And then let's use an inhale to walk the hands back to the middle. Maybe you're staying in the middle, or you're coming over to that left side. Creating some length through that right arm, dropping the shoulders, dropping the chest and the head. And with an inhale, gently bringing the arms back to the middle of the mat. Push into the palms. You can keep your head lifted, but sink those hips back towards the heels. And then using an inhale, we're just going to lift the hips up and then find a nice seated position on our heels. So you can have your knees together, just sitting on the heels. We're going to be bringing our hands just behind us for support. And we want to lean back a little bit. And if your knees can lift off of the mat, let them lift. You might want to lift one knee at a time, but you might be able to lift both. And then just enough that you feel a stretch to the top of your feet, the top of your ankles, maybe even into your shins. You can keep the hands on the floor behind, or you can rest them on your lap. Maybe even bring them in front of your chest. So if you got one knee lifted, just switch sides. We aren't going to be here too much longer. Relax the shoulders wherever you are. Just feel what is going on in those feet, in those ankles. And then very, very slowly, we can start to lower all the way down. You can take some weight out of the feet, maybe do a little shake, a little rock, whatever you need, but just crossing the ankles. Bring your legs out in front, and then we're going to lay all the way down onto our back. So come all the way down. You can keep your feet on the mat, or you can pull your knees into the chest. Just do a little rock from side to side, massaging the low back. And we're slowly going to start to extend our legs out nice and long. Want your feet to find the corners, the bottom corners of your mat. So it's like we're coming into Shavasana here. But I'm not just going to leave you in Shavasana. We're going to take our right hand and you're going to place it on your belly button. And your left hand's going to rest on your heart. Keeping your eyes closed, we're going to do just a little bit more breathing, breath work, pranayama. So I'm going to take a nice big inhale and exhale really loud. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Let your body just process that. That energy. Relax your jaw here, your teeth, create some space between them. And just let your stomach move up and down as you breathe. And then if you want to take all the effort out of it and let your body take over. Just notice what happens to your breath. It does become very, very small. Almost like you're barely breathing because your body doesn't need much air right now. Or is it taking really big breath? It doesn't matter which one it is. Just something to notice. To learn about yourself. And let's find stillness throughout the body. And maybe through the mind. And without moving, I just want you to take back control of your breath and make it a little bit deeper. Just putting some effort back into those nice big inhales and exhales. You can start to bring your hands together. And then just take your thumbs and place them between your eyebrows on your third eye. Beautiful practice today, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay here as long as you'd like. And until tomorrow, namaste.